It started with a rumor. There was a boy in our school who didn't speak much. He didn't hang out in groups, didn't laugh during class or run in the halls. But every single day, without fail, he'd run up a grassy hill behind the school at exactly 5:46 in the evening, just before the sun touched the edge of the sky, and he'd sit there, alone, silent, watching the sunset like it was telling him secrets. They called him weird, ghost boy, sunset freak, but he didn't care. And that made me curious. One day I followed him. I waited until the final bell rang, then slipped out the back gate and crept up the hill. He was already there, backpack beside him, cross-legged on the grass, staring at the sun like he was waiting for something. In his hands was a tiny glass jar. Inside it was light, not reflection, not glitter. Actual swirling golden light, like sunlight caught in a bottle. I gasped by accident and he turned. "You don't have to hide," he said softly. "You can sit if you want." He told me his secret. "I collect sunsets," he said. "Not all of them, just the ones that matter." I stared at the jar. "Is that a real sunset?" He nodded. "This one is for my brother. He used to wait for me every day after school. He's gone now, but he waits here in the sky. So I collect a piece of him, before it fades." I didn't believe it. Not at first. But the way he held that jar, like it was the most fragile thing in the world, made me stay. I came back the next day. And the next. We didn't talk much. Sometimes we just sat and watched the sky together. Other times he showed me his collection. Dozens of jars, each one labeled in tiny handwriting. Mom's last laugh. The day I stopped being afraid. Her humming while she cooked. The hug I never said thank you for. He wasn't chasing sunsets. He was chasing memories. Tiny, beautiful, painful ones. So they wouldn't disappear. He gave me a jar. "Try it," he said. "You'll know when the moment's right." I didn't think I had anything worth saving. But weeks later, it happened. I saw a dog waiting near my gate. My childhood dog, gone for years. But for a second I felt her. Warm, loyal, home. I ran to the hill and caught that sunset. Labeled it, the one who never stopped waiting. Then one day, he stopped coming. No goodbyes, no warning. His locker was empty. His name vanished from attendance. No one else remembered him, except me. A week later, I got a box. It had no name, just a card. For the one who stayed. Inside were 34 jars, all glowing softly. Each one held a memory I didn't know he'd shared with me. The first time she smiled at me. The silence that wasn't lonely. The hill that felt like home. The one who didn't run away. At the bottom was a photo of the hill, bathed in the colors of a perfect sunset. On the back, 5 words. I became the sky too. Years passed. I grew up, but I never forgot. I still visit the hill sometimes, still catch sunsets, still label the jars. The moment I forgave myself, the last call with Dad, the day I found peace, the love I almost missed. And sometimes, when the sky glows just right, I feel him beside me. Not as a ghost, not as a memory, but as a part of the light itself. The moral people fade, moments pass, but what we feel in them, the joy, the ache, the magic, can live forever, in the light we choose to carry. Sometimes the greatest way to hold on is to let go beautifully.